Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to carry on in The Last Caretaker. Last time I filmed this, which was a good few days ago for me, I filmed the first part of the Lazarus, where we went round and we set up power. We've got 9 solar panels on the go. We set up power to here. And we've got 2 batteries currently charging, and they've still got a bit of juice to take. I have made some cables. We're going to need a lot of cable for what we're about to do. And that's it. We've cleared out the roof. Let's turn this off. We've got a load of resources that we now want to take down this elevator over here. Now, there have been some issues. Actually, I'm saying I've cleared out the roof. There's a wee bit of stuff in here. Let's try and tidy some of this up. Can I hear? I swear I heard an angel there. That was very weird. What was that? A couple of bits and bobs. And a couple of bits we missed. So, I am hoping to do this part of the Lazarus. We are going to need to run a cable up here, which I've already done. Look at that. I am super organized. Let me just charge this up. There we go. And we'll start getting rid of some of this stuff. Then we'll put it through the machine. Then I'm going to get all the stuff that I've harvested, put it on the elevator, and move it downstairs. Now, there have been issues with the elevators and chests, and I'm not sure that that's been fixed. So we actually do have a pallet lying about, so I'm going to keep this pallet here. This is so much faster once you get leveled up. In fact, we will get some more skill points when we get downstairs. Because that will count as us entering the hall, so we should get some more enhancement points to spend. So we'll try and use them a bit as wisely as possible. I mean, we do still need to keep improving what we've been improving, the power, the battery, and all that. That's an ongoing battle. So the goal for when we get downstairs is we're going to clear it out like we did with the roof, but we are also going to prepare it. What we're asked to do as part of the story is not much, but we're going to completely and utterly prepare it. When I return here, I want it to be ready to go, 100% ready to go as well. Let's check some of this stuff in here. Check all this. We've got that gun. We'll keep. Don't really need glass on me. Don't really need aluminium on me, or silicon, or copper. This I do need. Right, while it's chopping that up, I'm forgetting that my strength has not been upgraded much yet. So lifting this full chest is quite a struggle. I'm going to place it on this pallet. should have kept another pallet as well, shouldn't I? So yeah, that's the goal, is to completely set this place up so that we are going to be 100% ready. Because when we return here, we'll be returning here with seeds in hand. The storyline kind of likes us to bring one seed back, but I'm very tempted to see if we can get to a state where we would bring 3 back. You can launch 3 in each rocket, so I'm thinking might be a bit ambitious. We'll see. Maybe we will do 1, maybe we'll do 3, because the issue is food. And a lot of that's going to depend on what level we are as well. So we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling nearer the time. Anyway, I think... Can I stack that? Let's try it. I think that's us. Let's get down into the hall. There it is. That's a good point.
Welcome to the true meaning of your existence. This is what we were made for. You've proven that what was lost can still matter. Carry this truth forward, Caretaker. There is much yet to be done.
Now.
The Lazarus racks have stood empty and broken long enough. Restore one to working order. It's our only hope of bringing humanity back from the silence.
There we go. So now we've got to repair a Lazarus rack. I am just going to have a quick check in the settings for audio, because the voiceover stuff is quite low. Yeah, I'll try that and see if that really helps, but probably won't.
The relay atop the Lazarus waits quietly. Its guidance is crucial. Bring it back online, Caretaker, and let its signal shine again.
Right. What I'm going to do is try and get this going as quickly as possible. These crates I'm going to carry over there so that we can try and repair as many Lazarus racks as we can. I want to repair all 4 before leaving here. However, I think they take about 5 titanium and 5 carbon fiber each. And as we have not done much in the way of shark hunting yet, we will be short on that. However, these bad boys are good for high-end parts, so the white robots are really good for that. Let's grab some of this stuff. I'm just going to move all this stuff out the way, and let's see if we can repair anything. Right, we can repair that one. Now, this is the first one sort of in the door, so let's do this one first. Yeah, so as you see, I've only got 5 titanium and 5 carbon fiber. Okay, so... Excuse me. I don't know what I've got on the boat, titanium and carbon fiber wise. I assume they will, oops, wrong one, all be the same. Titanium and carbon, and titanium carbon. Now, I will have more once I've cleaned out down here. So, let's do that. And I think for safety, what we're going to need... Well, not for safety, but for getting set up. What we're going to need is we're going to need power down here. So we can power these machines. And my plan is to have a big storage of power right here. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting things in place. And then I'm going to run out to the boat. I'm going to build these power banks. And then we will run a cable from the roof. In fact, I think I can start these back here. Let's start these here. So one, I'm going to start by building... I'm going to go 6 batteries. We will improve this. We will add to this as time goes by. So I'm going to set it up in a way which makes it easy to add to. Let's pop that there. Pop this here. Right, let's go and get these batteries built. The boat is back out this way. Now, we climbed up and we went in through the roof. Oh, actually, that should work because we've got power. Yeah, the automatic doors do work. This is the elevator that leads... Is it night time? No? This is the elevator that leads down to the platform. We'll clear all this out eventually. Right, we should have plenty to make 6 of these, so add 1, add 2, add 3, add 4, add 5, add 6. Should not be too taxing on our resources. How's our power? Power's really good because of all the upgrades that we did. Kind of why I wanted to upgrade so extensively before getting here. Because all that time we were mucking about on the roof, clearing all that stuff out. This boat was just charging up. Right, have I got anything in my well, I can chuck all that in there. Chuck that in there. How many bullets do I have on me? 21, so I'm also going to make a few bullets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do just now. Oh, and yeah. Oh, look at that. We've got 40 points to use. Hull mastery's up to 60. Hydraulics is at 30. Batteries at 50. We even upgraded our field medic a bit. I think we'll put that up to 15. I think power management plays a part in scrapping as well. Let's put 10 into battery. And 10... Oh, wait, hang on. Yep, 10 into hull. Skills, what else have we unlocked? We do have this rifle now. Actually, that might be more worthwhile. Did we not... Have we not even made ourselves a rifle yet? What have I been doing? This must have been stuff that we scrapped off the roof. I'm not sure why there's battery cells. I see it's so many days since I've done this. Have I picked up it? Maybe I picked up some of these parts already. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's get this. Do you know what I'm going to do? What's in here? Parts. I'm going to get rid of this gun. I'm not going to make... these. Let's clear these off. Let's make ourselves a nice shiny new rifle. Because I do like that rifle. It's definitely one of my favourite weapons in the game, and we'll make that as well. So we'll build one of them. We'll add all the parts to the queue and build one of them. And then we shall build 10 of them. So once it's done these 2 bits, I think what I'll do is I'll run in and get the batteries built. Although actually, nah, because it's going to take a while to make those bullets. So yeah, we'll go in, we'll build the battery, we'll run the cable down from the roof, and by the time we come back, our gun should be good. It's going to be a bit of a slow walk anyway, isn't it? So a bit of a slow walk indeed. Apparently I'm missing an alloy frame. Fantastic. I can probably make one of those in here though, so that's not a problem. The combat music is because there's all these down there. We'll clear all that out in a bit. No rush. So whilst we're walking, let's alloy frame. Let's make one. There we go. Now we have all the parts that we need. There we go. Right, let's head up to the roof. Run this cable down. I shouldn't need that on the elevator anymore. It must be a sound glitch. I keep hearing the... Actually, we need to go back up to the roof anyway to charge this relay, so maybe we should do that while we're up here. The relay room's over... Oh, wait! One thing I've not done is I've not given myself... the humanity. You've got to use this computer to be able to unlock it. Basically everything. At least I don't think I did this in the last... No, because we didn't come down here in the last episode. There we go. All of humanity authorization. There we go. Right, let's get back up to the roof. Now I'm going to have a very sort of logical way to setting up the Lazarus rack. I'm not going to go massively out of my way to make it all pretty. We can make it pretty later on. It's going to be very functional though. That's my plan. That's my goal, is to make it incredibly functional. And not so much worry about how pretty it all looks. Right, let's go and get this prepared. Ooh. I need to plug this in. There we go. Let's get the lights on. Did I come in here already? I don't think I could have, but it's odd that that's... Well, the door was open. I don't know. Anyway, let's wire it up. We can... This is only a temporary wiring. We will not be leaving this in place. And whilst this is... Well, it should charge pretty quick, to be fair. I'm going to climb up to top of the roof and repair the relay. I am still claiming that this is some sort of gate. I reckon future updates, you heard it here first, future updates, this is going to be some sort of gate to something. That's what I'm going for. Put in the comments what I mean. This has got to have significance in the game. The way they've lit it up like this, there is something that this, in some future update, is going to be doing. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Maybe it transports you to another map or something like that. I don't know. It just, yeah. It's got to be something. Anyway, let's... doing this in the dark is going to be an interesting thing. I hope I've got everything I need on me, actually. I don't know if I do, because I got rid of all that copper, didn't I? Well, I've got 10. Yeah, I think I should have everything I need. Where are we going next? Up this way? At least the way down will be quicker. We'll just... This is the funky bit. Oh! Let's chop this dude up. There we go. Right, let's get this done. So, get out the wrench. Get this repaired. Ooh. Another robot to carve up. Good one as well. And we're gonna kick the ladder up and ride it down. Cut this dude up. Nothing else here. No. Oh, hello. Oh, of course, we've got some unwanted slug visitors. You don't tend to get a huge amount of them up here. Right, let's get this done.
Relay seems clearly now. Coordinates have been received.
Pull that in. Oh, we got another one of these things. Right, let's plug myself in. God, these things are everywhere. Now, these robots are well worth carving up. And these seats, good for fabric, plastic, stuff like that. We definitely want to keep collecting as much as we can. We're going to need a lot more resources before we are done. Collect that. Hear the slugs dying in the sunlight outside. Happy days. I don't think I noticed these before. That's weird that they're on... I suppose it's supposed to be like a broken monitor, is it? Right. Reel this cable in. Pick up the couple of bits that we missed. God, even with our carry weight upgraded, again, we're still toiling. Don't need that cable there anymore. Don't need that. Right, let's waddle our way into here. I do like the fact that you can never pick up so much that you stop moving completely. Right, we'll process this stuff, but I want it all, so... We are approaching level 13. What do we get at level 13? Let's have a look. Oh, we get the new solar panel. And we get the new boat engines. Okay. We will definitely be level 13 before leaving the Lazarus. It might, in that case... Yeah, before we embark on our voyage north, we will probably do another boat upgrade video. There's a wee bit of stuff to process in there. Do you know what? I'm gonna chuck that in there as well. I'll keep those. Oh, we've got enough titanium and carbon on me for another one of the Lazarus racks. So let's hope that the boat has 10 on. I can't remember how much of it we've got on the boat, but if we've got 10, we'll be good to go. So our next objective here is to power up one of the Lazarus racks. Now to power it, we need to run this cable down and power it. How full are these batteries? So we're not losing power at the minute. These two batteries are not full yet. Catch the dregs, shut that down. Yes, so to power it, you obviously need electricity. And you also need water, because you need water to grow humans. Given that we are, what are we, like 86% water, something like that? Don't know what the exact number is, but it's something attuned to that. Right, we're going to run that to there. Pop that in there. Let's get this on. Now jump on the ladder. Pop in a tube. Now, I don't like to stretch the cables to max, so you can have a cable that's 20 meters long. I like to run it to about 18. And the reason for that is I have found cables constantly become disconnected if you if you stretch them to 20. So my advice is 18 and you're done. See, I don't like it when they get all loose like that, so I'm just gonna run it back up the way, come back down. Yeah, and if you're kind of, the cables at the Lazarus can be temperamental, shall we say. Seems like a long way that you've got to run this cable, but it actually isn't that far. There's our 18. That's 19. That should be fine though. Yeah, ooh. That seems to be happening a lot at the minute. There we go. Yeah, I'm expecting issues there, but we'll see. We shall see. Not far now. Of course, it doesn't help that I'm carrying too much, slowing me down. Even my robot's carrying a little Christmas weight. Right. Run that one to there. I'll run this one to... Yep. Put that one to there, then I'll go that to middle, that to middle, that to round, that to middle, that I'm going to have that go into there. Yeah, that'll do. And what this means now is that any time that I want to add more batteries into my storage system, I literally just take this cable off and add 2 more batteries onto the end. And you're good to go then. Excuse me. Right, now we can also now run power to across here. Perfect. Right, let's charge out to the boat, pick up that gun, and then we will begin the cleanup process in here. But the first thing I want to do is see how many of these Lazarus racks. Looks like I've got enough of everything apart from carbon and titanium. So let's see if we've got another, looks like 12 and 13. No, not 12. Another 8 and another 7. Because we need 3 and 2 for that, and 5 and 5 for the other one. So we'll go grab that quickly. Grab our gun, grab the bullets. And get ready to clear out the lower floor. Shouldn't take us too long. I'm not going to worry at this moment about doing all the side bits. You know, that dark bit that we ran up at the very start when we arrived at the Lazarus? I'm not going to go into cleaning too much of that. Right, so we can add to holster 1. I seem to have 2 alloy frames. I'm not sure why. And attach that to the bolt rifle. And this is our new little gun. Excellent. What other parts can we actually make for it? Go on then. Let's make a suppressor barrel for it. There it is. Build that. Grab it. Get our gun out. And we can inspect it. And you can look about and I can hit E there. And then attach the suppressor. There we go. And that's just got 330 bullets for this gun, which is more than enough to get us going. Let's see if there's anything we can dump off in there. I do have some pumps to repair, so I'm not going to rush into... I've got loads of that stuff there. Drop off that copper. Oh, we needed to check for titanium, didn't we? Is this no, it's in here. Ah, we've got loads. So we'll take all of that and just bring whatever we don't use back out. What have we got in here? I'm gonna go. I didn't have much cable left over after running it down. We are gonna need more cable, but I can make that in the inside. I think what I'll do is... No, let's just take it all, because knowing my luck, I'll leave something behind and then that'll be exactly what I'm short of when I come back out. How long are we in? 37 minutes. I think we've done all right for 37 minutes so far. I was predicting this would take an hour and a half or so. An hour and a half. Possibly 2 hours. We'll see. But I reckon about an hour and a half, because we've got to repair all these pumps, kill out all that stuff down there, repair these 4 pumps. Build some water purifiers down there and some water tanks. Anyway, you'll see what we're going to get up to. We're going to have it all sorted. Right, let's repair this. Let's repair this. Do you know what? I actually might go straight down and try and repair those pumps while I've got all this stuff on me. We've got some gold, we've got some aluminium, we've got rubber, we've got... although some of it is in these chests, isn't it? Right. I'm guessing we're going to need fabric. I don't think we'll need carbon fibre. Don't think we'll need that. Pretty sure we won't need that. I don't think we'd need that amount of glass. I bet we end up needing that amount of glass. We are going to need some of this. The one thing I'm seeing that we're almost definitely going to need is rubber. There we go. Grab that. And I'll grab that as well. We got any gold? We've only got 3 though. I can see us needing some of that. And we've got some copper. Right, we're going to need our gun. Let's head down. Just going to go down the ladder here rather than the elevator. I seem to have chosen exactly the wrong time of day to do this. I'm assuming with all these being on the loose, it's night time currently. But I tell you what, Good for the old XP. So I find kill the legs first, like that, and then kill the centre. There you go. We are getting mauled, but we are now leveled up. Oop, that was a lot of lag there. That makes me nervous when you get that amount of lag. Right, let's try repairing. We'll start at this end just in case I've not got enough stuff to repair all of them. I hope I do. Ah, I'm out of iron. Typical. Oh, we've also got to repair this, and that needs iron as well. Let's go grab some iron. I think because of that laggy bit there, we will also run a quick save over here. Where is the save? Over here, straight across. Let's grab some iron. Have I got some iron here? There we go. Split that. Take that. Dump that back in there. Come across here. Heal ourselves up. And drop a quick save. There we go. Right, let's get back to it. In fact, first, we shall charge ourselves up. There we go. Looking good so far. If we can get all this repaired, it's really just run some cables, and which will take a bit, because we have to run power down here and water up from down there. Get this one repaired. I'm not going to leave this here, but I'm going to repair it so that I get to keep all the parts. Oop. Get that one repaired. Do you know what? Let's get all this set up. Let's harvest this. Because that's it now. That's all I need parts in here for. There's a lot of good stuff down here. Right, let's start to make this all make sense. We are going to want power there. So I'm going to put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. I am going to build a water purifier. Put one there. one there. Put one there. Put one there. And then the other thing I'm going to want down here. Ooh, do we not have water tanks unlocked yet? Is this going to be a hold up? Do we? Ah, we are okay. We've got them right here. So we are going to build. One, two, three. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I was just wondering, was I leaving enough of a gap? I mean, I don't control the power to all this stuff from down here, so it's going to be fine. Now let's build. One, two, three, and four. I'm going to run water up one side. Nah, it's not perfect, but it'll do. And I'm going to run electricity down the other side. See what cable we've got. There we go. Then we're going to run a power cable to that. Power cable to that. Now we've got, this is water output. This is water input. So we're going to run a pump from there to there. Right. So you can see the makeup. So we need to head back to the boat to build this stuff. And while we're doing that, we will run this cable up here. I've got no more cable left, unfortunately. So we will go and make some more cable. We'll need some water cable. We'll need all those parts. I've no longer got anything to repair in the Lazarus station. But there is still a load of resources here that we are going to gather. But now all the resources now can just go to the boat, which is really good. It's amazing, actually. So anything I'm carrying can now be dumped off. I've just realised we leveled up, so we can definitely unlock this. We're definitely going to want these. I'm just going to unlock these every cable thing you're going to need. The rest, ooh, now. I am going to unlock that. And I am going to unlock that. Because we are moving into the times where we're going to need this sort of stuff. So, yeah, we'll unlock it just now. I'm not going to bother with all the food just yet. Let's go back into this. I think, given the amount of harvesting I'm going to do, I'm just going to do that. Do you know what? Let's put another 5 into the scrapper. Power management's at 50. Let's put 10 into that. Do you know what? Let's get the scrapper to 25. Yeah. Yeah, we've already taken care of this. So, don't know if there's anything to dump, but let's offload anything we are carrying. And while we're doing that, let's say, what do we need? We need 3 water pumps, and we need 4 4 water tanks. So add all, add all, add all, add all, add all, add all, add all. Right, offload whatever I'm carrying. We are actually also carrying a huge amount of ammo, believe it or not. Well, you probably do believe it because you can see. Let's chuck this copper in here as well. We are going to have to think very soon about running our chests. I'm wondering whether our next video is another upgrade video before heading north, because we need to upgrade the engine. Actually, no, because I can't upgrade the engines until I've done a load of shark hunting, unless I find a huge amount of titanium inside. So yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out as we go. The next time I do a boat upgrade video, the reason I was thinking about it is because I want to go back to the dock where we started, because when you're in there, you can see the boat rocking about, and you know the trouble we had when we were putting all this stuff up. We want to do it in a way that we're not going to have that trouble. So we might do that. The issue with doing that is it uses fuel. I don't know why I'm picking up one thing at a time. Let's give myself a wee boost. Yeah, I think we might need to put some more effort into field medic and stuff for charging ourselves up, because it's beginning to take quite a considerable amount of time. Loads to go. Looks like we're doing the storage cylinders. Ooh. And I'm also going to want probably a good 15 of them. And I would say probably the same, even one more in that. And I hope that's enough. We are already carrying too much stuff. Rifle slam. It's just I thought I made more bullets than that. I thought I made 10 lots. I thought it used to be packs of 30. Maybe that's changed. Maybe it's all... maybe they've changed that. I am not sure. Right, what do we... It's just the cable. This shouldn't take long. I can still kind of move. Well, there's nothing else apart from... Well, that's 5 kilos. So let's dump that. You know what? Just dump that as well. It's 5 kilos. It's 5 kilos. The good thing about doing all this is I'm giving everything inside a real good chance to level up, to charge up. The batteries inside to charge up. And yeah, that's gonna give us a little time. One second. There we go. That's all finished. Right, let's go. Let's go and get this place finished and then do a quick clean-up tour. Every time I come off this boat, I'm getting combat music. There's why. Slugs are on the go. Ooh. Good for diesel. Oh, I'm saying I thought I made more bullets than that. I used a load of the bullets, that's why. I am such a muppet at times. Yeah, I used the bullets down there. Right. Let's head straight down. Hopefully we should be able to get set up pretty quick, so at least we're not going to be carrying too much for too much longer. There we go. Run through a hole here. Squish. Right, while they're building, let's run some of this cable. Bring that across to there. Just bring that over to there. That's already done. Fantastic. All right, let's get you plugged in. Let's get you plugged in. Let's get you plugged in. Other side. Like I say, I never set out to do this in the completely neatest and nicest looking possible way. But it's highly functional. And that's kind of what I was going for. A logical, functional approach. Right, I'm going to pop all these buttons. We're not powered up yet because we've not run it up to where it's going to be plugged in. Just to get a sense of whether it all works or not. There we go, all the pumps are working. All the purifiers are working. And we are filling up on water. Perfect. Right, as we are now moving into more of a clean-up stage, let's start down here. As long as we don't get attacked too much. Often by removing all this stuff as well, you find secrets, so it's always worth doing this. Always worth it. May as well use up this stuff, these battery cells down here. Our power is so sorted now that we're not really needing... Ooh, that's fine. Okay. There's probably a bit of goop up here we can collect. Ooh. There are some other odds and sods we can do, but that'll do for now. Oh, we will clear this stuff up. I've got an eyelash in my eye. You know what? There's some stuff. Whoa! Let's take care of this big thing. There we go. Oh, I've run out of power. I can just plug it into myself, but let's just move on. There's a little bit of stuff over there that we'll go and collect at some point. But for now, let's carry on getting this sorted. Let's run this up here. What am I missing? Plastic? Or iron? I'm waiting for... Oh, of course, because I dumped everything off, didn't I? We should hopefully have... So I'll need some of that. Oh, was there any plastic in there? No. And I'll need that. There we go. Run this down. It's alright, we had to come back down anyway to run the water one. Alright, up we go. Oh. That's good. Oh, I'm dying fast. It's alright, I've got some of those, as long as I don't fall again here. Got some of these on me. Use a couple of them. I shall run across here. Let's heal. May as well drop a quick save as we are here anyway. Charge ourselves up. Now, future plans dictate that I want to put this here. Just thinking ahead at the moment. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to put this here. Now, this side's water, but that side is electricity, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that there. And I'll put that there. For now. These just really need to be taken out to the boat now. Power goes this way, doesn't it? Or is it here? No. I'm not powering that one from there then. I'm going to power this one from here. Run this one to there. Yeah, this one can run around. Actually, that's where I need to run the power to anyway. So let's pop that there. Pop this here. Actually, no. I want to do the water first. For that, connect this up to here, this up to here. Whoop, jumping about. This up to here. So, wait. This one's powered. That one's powered. That one's powered and that one's powered. So they've all got electricity now. The next thing I need to supply them is water. And the water will come up here. Do you know what I quite often like to do as well? Is I quite often like to build a tank here. And the reason I like to have a tank here is so that I can keep an eye from up here on how much. I'm wondering if I can just stand here and build the parts. No, what am I missing? I'm missing rubber, believe it or not, because I took all that with me and put it out on the boat. So we'll get back to that. That's no hurry for that anyway. Right, water. We'll place one there. I'm thinking I'll bring this one to here. So that's one watered. too watered. I don't like this crossing over like this, but I mean, I don't really think there's much I can do about it, to be totally honest with you. I'm going to run this to here, because there is a chance at some point that we'll build a couple of food processors here, and we'll need power and water brought across for that. So that one's powered and watered. That one's powered and watered. That one's powered, but currently not watered. This is a... We'll pop that there. Basically, I am going to be building one of these here. The reason I like to build it here is because it spits all its contents out the back. It actually looked like I actually can just make all the parts right now. Yeah, it spits all its contents out the back. So this nice little C-shaped thingy is perfect for that. We are nearly set up here. This is awesome. How long's an hour? 1 hour quarter. What we've not done is rinse the place for materials. We've done the roof. We've done a good portion of downstairs. It's really this floor. And on this floor, there's this room up here. There is that room up there. And there is that room up there. And these are 3 rooms that we definitely want to pay a visit to. And we will do that. And first I'm going to clear out this floor because there's still a load of stuff on this floor that we need to... I think I've done this the right way around. Pretty sure this is water this side and electricity the other side. I hope that's the case. There we go. I was correct. And there we go. We can power that now. Right, so we'll run the rest of our water cable. Oh, we apparently are out of water cable, so... what are we missing? We are missing rubber. So it does... Let's run out to the boat. In fact... Let's take one of these with us. Because I'm probably going to want to empty. In fact, let's take all 3 of these out. I don't know if the elevator's fixed yet, so I'm just going to dump them over. Although, maybe I should test whether the elevator's fixed rather than doing that. I don't know if the issues with the elevator were when they were going down. Oh, no, hang fire. Let's test it. Nah, elevator has not been fixed. However, if you do this, have I got the parts on me? Yep, look. You can't build one of these pallets. Oh, there's a blinking pallet sitting right there. On the elevator. if you do this and place it on, you will be good to go. We'll make that water tank as well while we're out there. And I'm going to bring, I'd say 2 of these back. Yeah, I'll bring 2 back with me, so that we can, any harvest materials there, if you pop them on there like that. I'm assuming what's caused the issues here is the introduction of the forklift. Obviously they've had to change the physics. Oh, I may have... This is a bit of a waste of bullets, to be totally honest with you, so let's connect it to pistol. Electricity is free. Come on, let's have the sun up. Oh yeah, there's some memories and a little thing around there. We will do a little bit of a secret tour before we leave. I'll show you where, I mean, I don't know where probably half the secrets are in the Lazarus, because I think they're hidden everywhere, but I'll show you the ones I do know. And maybe once we've completed our first launch and done all those missions, we'll come back and do a let's find all the secrets sort of video. Right. F to grab the cable, pull it in. Yeah, this had bounced down under here, which is why the elevator didn't come all the way down. I am not going to worry about sorting too much of this stuff just now. In the interest of keeping this moving. I will empty this one. Chuck all that in there. In fact, let's just do it. Let's empty them. This was where we were key. Is that all I've got currently of that stuff? The iron and copper are really starting to pile up now. But that's not a bad thing. I'm going to chuck that in there. We've got a couple of nice memories. Do you know what I should have done? Is that where I had that container? Seems messy even for me. Right, let's make... I'm probably going to need another 7 of them. And let's make another few of them. While they're making... Keep myself fully topped up. I'm going to take 2 of these back indoors. That one can just stay where it is just now. And we shall get on with the cleanup. Yeah, that should be more than enough bullets for what we need to do. There's a couple of areas where we'll have a little bit of combat, but actually let's just chuck this one here for now. Excellent. Ooh, that was a lot of lag. Definitely. Oh, I forgot to make the... Do you know what? Let's go and do it. Let's... I want to just get this place done and finished. So we're going to build this water tank, and then we're literally going to rinse the place as quick as we can. And that'll be the end of the episode. I mean, you've more or less seen how I set the place up. Add all parts to queue. Go. Right, let's get back inside. That's interesting that we've been shown Norfolk Grave on the map. Already. That's our next stop. Did she tell us that? I didn't... I can't be honest with you, I wasn't really paying attention to what she said. Yeah, the purpose of this tank is just really so I can see how much water is in the system. That's really all it is. It's just my way of keeping an eye on how much water's in the system. While this is doing this, let's pop you there. Of course, I have forgotten to bring... Oh, my days. Do you know what? We'll have some in a minute. Let's start fleecing the place. We'll have plenty of iron and plastic in a minute, and then we'll complete that bit. Because we've got a recycle machine in here already. What's through here? Got a load of stuff here. I want to do a good job. So we will keep going. Certainly with all the obvious stuff. I mean, like I said, there are stuff up these stairwells and stuff everywhere. And maybe at some point in the future we will come back and get all that stuff, but in the interest of this video not being 4 hours long, let's just stick with the essentials. We will then finish off the lower floor, well, the middle floor, the one with all the Lazarus racks on it. Then I'm going to do those 3 rooms, and that is pretty much us done once we finish wiring the place up. That's pretty much us done. Well, that is us done. I don't think there's anything else on top of that to do. Right, let's go and pop this stuff in the recycler. Pop it on. Keep gathering all this stuff in. Nope. That's one of them. I'll leave that there. No need to do that. And I will also... the 2 chests. Right. Get this done. That is the water completely hooked up. Power. Will run from here. Now, the way, for some reason, if you have more than one of this stuff plugged in at once, when the tanks are all full, it won't auto shut down. It's probably something to do with the way I've wired it all up, and there's probably a way to solve it, but I'm not convinced there is, and I like the way that's set up. So my answer to it is to have this as my on-off switch. So that powers all the water pumps and the things downstairs. That's my on-off switch for all of it. So I'm going to leave it off just now until we get this all tested. I'll run that to there. That to there. That should be it. We should be sorted. So now when I power that on, there you go. Everything's up and running. So whilst these tanks fill up, how much power have we got in these batteries? Oh, not a bad amount. Charge up quickly. Because I want the water to be full before we leave. I think it's important. We could power on a rack just now, but we'll do that at the end before we leave. There we go. Right. So the way I'm going to approach this is let's start this way and work our way round, I think. So we'll do this one. We've cleared out this area here already. We've even cleared out some of this area. Let's call the elevator. Head up. There we go. Lots going on in here. That didn't really work. Oh, I am stuck on the door frame. I am stuck on the door frame. These green bugs are the ones I hate the most, I'm going to be honest. Get the lights on. Fact. They're stupid, but they're annoying. We are cleared out up here, I think. That's going to need a lot of stuff to repair. Right, let's get to work because we have got a lot to clear out from this room. And it's all good stuff, you know, metal scraps are okay, but you've got a lot of fabric, you've even got a few memories in here. We've already picked up some food. Lots of plastic. I tell you what, powering up, getting all these upgrades the way we've done them. I've not got any to use, have I? No, didn't think I did. Has definitely been... I thought for a second I could hear... Oh, there he is. A bug. Yeah, it's really made the whole using the scrapper so much better. I remember the first time I played this, I basically went everywhere setting up recycle machines everywhere. Let's have a look at final evacuation waves. Okay. $20.99. That's interesting. I like that. I do love the detail in this game. Like, nothing is here by chance. There is actually a guy, what's his name? Pro Bear something on YouTube that has literally sat and read out all the lore. And he does it in a really awesome way. If I remember, I will try and link his video in this description. I'm not going to repeat the video he's done because, well, why? I think he's got a series of videos because I think it took him about 5 hours. Which is awesome. I think, you know, more power to him for sitting and reading all that stuff out to us. Awesome. But yeah, the lore is really interesting. All the little backstories, all the, you know, everything, all the background stuff. Absolutely fascinating. The level of detail they went into is just phenomenal. How are we doing on the... Oh, might help if I linked that up so I can actually see how we're doing. We'll run this across to this machine. We'll just start dumping this stuff off. Actually, at the moment, apart from bullets and that, everything can go. Ooh, was that a grenade? Oh, it was. Lovely. Excuse me. Alright, let's carry on. How many bullets have we got? I think we'll be okay with that. Let's go back up to where we were. Yeah, let's head back up to where we were and get this finished. Oh, it might help if I charge myself up. Yeah, I think we really do at this stage need to put a couple more points into that. Because that is now taking a long time. So next level up, we'll stick some points into it. Right, let's get back to work. Grab all this stuff. Ooh. Just work our way around the room, I think. Before leaving, it might even be worth adding. We'll see what I can build battery-wise from what I've collected. What did we build? 6 batteries, was it? I think getting it up to 10 just now would be good. running 4 pods and all the water pumps and the whole system does use a good amount of power. I'm not going to scrap that just now because I might use it. You forget the amount of scrapping to do in this game. It's just, I think this is the worst of the rooms for sure. I think I came to the worst room first. Lazarus. Oh God. I think I made about as big a mess of that as I could. Right, let's go. Put a light on the situation, just grab this stuff. Nice, couple more grenades. I wish I'd found those on the way in. They'd have been much better at clearing out that room. But we've got them now. There we go. Good. Do you know what? I'm not bothered about that little bit of iron. I hate that, like, I can't just stop it at this floor without... Yeah, it's annoying. But it's a minor hindrance. Right, that looks like that system is now filled. Yep, so that is the whole water system filled. That used a lot of my power though. Look at that. Which is unfortunate. Right, let's chuck this in here. Gather in all this. In fact, no, we can do that anytime. Right, let's do this room now. this dude out here, I will show you how to get to him in a few minutes. It's awkward, to say the least. It's just at this stage I'm just walking around, hoovering everything up. And now I'll get the tool out. And start scrapping. Good stuff in this room. The fallen angel, there's a load of monitors and stuff over there, and computers and robots. All way too valuable to, even though these aren't the high-tech ones, just too valuable to leave behind. These tables take a lot of power off you though. So watch yourself. I think I saw on one of the streams I forget his name, the guy that does the videos from Channel 37. One of the devs, one of the development team. He actually died harvesting one of those tables because it took so much power. I have to have a look. What good do you get? Good tech for them? You do get good tech on these. You get the high-tech scraps on these robots. Right, I'm getting pretty short of power. Yeah, at this stage, these little batteries do less than nothing. I'm going to keep 2 on me just in case. Right, let's run back quickly and recharge. Dump off all this stuff that I'm carrying. Ooh, do you know what I should probably do? Very quickly. Make some bullets. And while those bullets are making, we shall charge ourselves up. Let's also make I should probably be using that machine, right? In fact, of those. We'll wait for this. We'll dump off that stuff. The bullets I can make en route, so I'm not really overly fussed about that. We're seeing some of the more high-end materials coming in now as well, which is nice. Right, let's go. Let's go and finish up here. Not too far from finish now. I know, it's taken a while. Let's have a quick clear out of up here then, since I've got the bullets now. I'm not going to bother repairing any of that. I just don't see the point. I'm setting up a really good power section on the roof. Having this one out here. In my first ever playthrough, I did set these, got all these repaired, got them all sorted. So it's definitely a merit to doing it, but I will harvest whatever parts I can get off them. You get more parts if you repair them first, but I am not that bothered. Whether you get back enough to warrant the parts you use to repair it, I don't know. These ones, because I haven't learnt them yet, I don't get as much back. I don't tend to use the wind turbines in this game because of the repair issue with them. I wonder what this guy was doing when he died. What do you think? Is that a secret down there if you drop down to that pipe? I am willing to bet it is, but that is a video for another day. Right, let's finish scrapping this room. Let's keep that door shut. And then we've just got one more room to do in this place, and we're done. I'm going to get all this stuff and then see what I've got left for the tables. I can't be bothered going away and coming back unless the materials you get are really worth it. I think we'll leave it at that. We have got plenty of really good resources. So you do get high-tech scraps, you get tech scraps, and you do get aluminium actually. So, yeah. I think we'll be okay here. I've got 2 little batteries on me if this... No, we're good. We're good. I should have kept a ball to play a little bit of basketball. What do you think? Let's see what we can get. I don't think it's going to give me anywhere near enough. But we'll see how we get on. We have just run out of power. So we'll run up here. Dump this stuff in quickly. Dump all this stuff in as well. Get so much stuff from this place, it's unbelievable. Oh, there we go. We've level 14'd and everything. Crafting bullets. Brilliant. Right, let's go. Let's finish up this little area here. That table and bits there. Oh, we've got this stuff here as well. Again, too high end to leave behind. Well, not so much the table, but... Oh well, we are at 2 hours, so I was kind of right with how long it was going to take. I think we've another 10 minutes, 15 tops, and we should be done. All being well. Well, those are medium batteries, which is a bit better. Look at all this stuff we've got. It's absolutely brilliant. Let's make another chest. Why is this not turning on? Add all parts. Let's build it. Grab all this stuff. I'm seeing more titanium and carbon fiber. There we go. Yeah, well, this can go. I'll keep those on me just now. I'll add the medium one to my holster. Alright, let's go. So we've done all that. This area's all done. This area's all done. The last area is this room up here. And then on our way back in, these little bits here. To get to that room, we're going to climb this ladder. I'll get all this stuff at the bottom of this ladder at some point. But right now, let's get this room done. We actually passed this room on our way in. But this is quite a quick room to do. There's some really good high-end stuff in here, but there's not a huge amount of stuff. Even these seed pods things. Yeah, that cube that I just did, that I just took apart, is like a seed pod. There's not another one in here, is there? Now, that's what the seeds come in, and then you take those seed pods and put them in a contraption like this, and there we go. There's a memory. Last few bits. This poor chap. Looks like he's had enough. Oh, another memory there. Lovely. Ooh, last thing I'll do in this video is show you how to get that secret. There you go. Right, let's go get that secret. Like I say, you can spend a little bit more time harvesting all this stuff. I will take this guy. If you want. It's totally up to you. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to call it there because we've got pretty much all the high-end stuff. Let's grab this guy. Grab the obvious stuff quickly. We'll leave that stuff just now. Right, I'm going to quickly dump this stuff off. Recharge. Then I'm going to heal myself and save. You'll realise why in a minute. And I will then show you how to get that there secret. And then we will call it a day. Right, let's go save, heal myself. Well, not in that order. We'll do it in the other order. Heal and then save. Drop a quick save. There we go. Now, to get that secret, the door that's up there, I've seen a lot of people ask about this. He's on the platform there, and you've got to do a little bit of parkour to get him. Starting up here. Not on this one. Is it this one? Yeah. So you run, jump to there. Oh, I thought I messed that up. Jump to there. Jump to there. Now, a lot of people I've seen trying to run off here, but you've got to jump to there first. Oh, just a no more. You can do it better than that. But that's how you get to this bit. May as well take this stuff. I can't believe I didn't... Oh, that jump must have taken all that power off me. Wow. All right, I'll take this. Probably would help if I put some points into the shock absorber thing. Anyway, that is how you get that secret. Right, we are done. Let me just plug myself in because I am dangerously low. Let me hoover up this stuff. God, that is taking a while, isn't it? I mean, these batteries are pretty low. I'm going to shut that down now. I'm going to keep what I've got on me. And there you have it, guys. Our Lazarus Center is completely up and running. Oh, the one thing we haven't done is this.
The Lazarus rack is ready once more. You've rebuilt more than machinery, Caretaker. You've rekindled humanity's future. Now the seeds of our survival can grow again. Our survival depends on locating a seed vault. These crumbling chambers hold humanity's last secrets. It safeguards the precious human seeds.
Yeah, okay, so we got told about both things that we've got to do next. So, what I'm going to do between now and the start of the next video is I'm basically going to load these 4 crates onto the boat, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do between now and the next video. All I'm going to do is take all this stuff that I've harvested, because we don't need it in the Lazarus anymore, and I'm going to pop it on my boat, and that'll be it. So the next video will start. We have got to sail to Norfolk Grave, which is 4 kilometers away. So the next video will start when I'm about 1 kilometer away from it or something like that. I'm not going to do the from here to there. I'm not going to make any boat modifications before then, even though I am tempted to upgrade the solar panels, but I don't feel that I need to do that yet. I think we'll do the Norfolk Grave, the seed vault, the next couple of bits of the story, basically. Then we end up coming back to the Lazarus station with some seeds. We will create humans. However, if I'm wanting to create 3 humans, we are going to have to really think about food first. So, anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. If you've endured and stuck it out this long, it's such a good game and there's so much to it. I hope you like the way that I've set up the Lazarus station. To be honest, I think the last video was about 1.5 hours long. This is 2 hours. Doing the Lazarus in 3.5 hours is not bad going, considering it is fully operational. Really, really not bad going at all. Yeah, so that's it. Between now and the next episode, it's load up the boat and sail towards Norfolk Grave, and I will rejoin you guys about 1 kilometer away from Norfolk Grave. That's where the next episode will start. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Drop comments if there's anything you want to see me do. If you want to see my take on any of the stuff that we've seen out there, please let me know. I'm really happy to make videos on whatever it is you want to see. Anyway, guys, thank you very much, and I will catch you at the next one.